Oh shit, I ain't got no more water. Son of a bitch. What's happening, y'all? What's happening, man? Let me clear some of this shit out real quick while I got it, while I got the chance. What do I do with that? Damn. Oh yeah, I put it there. Grab this. All right, man. What's going on, man? You know, I'm about to expose the modern day woman mindset. I'm not exposing them to hate on them. I'm exposing them to make them understand that they are lost. They are completely lost. Number one on the list, men want to be. No matter of fact, I'm going back and forth. I'm just going off the top of the dome. So whatever falls into play, whatever falls into play. Two topics: men want to be chased, and a man becomes a better man when he gets the right woman. These are two things that must be talked about. What are the similarities with these things? Hey, hold on for 1 second. I think that showed me on that. That's it. Yeah, it does. Hell nah. Hell nah. That's sick. Check this out, y'all. I gotta show y'all something. I gotta show y'all this. Look. Wait. Look at that shit. That's sick. That's sick as fuck. Look at that shit. I don't know how I seen me on the side like that, but that shit is sick, bro. Man, that CT6 is on some other shit. I want a picture of that bad, man. Look at that shit. That's crazy. Hell no. Look at that shit, man. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. Hell no. Alright, I'm done playing with it. Hey, that was crazy, though. Alright, I'm back. I definitely want a picture of that shit. Shit. Alright, two things going on that I don't like. And I think it's good that I speak on this. Number one, again, the right woman makes a man's life better. That's what they're saying. Number two, or no, they said a man gets better with the right woman. That's what they really said. They didn't even say a man's life gets better with the right woman. They said the right woman makes a man better. That's number one. That's a problem. Number two, they are saying that men want to be chased. That's another problem. Now, when it comes to this, I'm gonna give y'all some game. When it comes to women saying men want to be chased, all you got to do is translate the shit. Women speak in parables. They don't never speak directly. It's always some indirect shit like, I don't like you, aka, oh, that was nice, or I need space, or instead of I'm fucking somebody else, I need space, or shit. Like, it's always indirect a lot of times. But when they are saying that these men want to be chased, number one, they're chasing men that don't want them. Because if these women was going after men that actually wanted them, how the fuck do they gotta chase a man? Again, if women was going after men who wanted them, how the fuck are they chasing the man? You see what I'm saying? Instead of them picking a man that actually wants them, let me go after men who don't want me because they seem more attractive simply because they don't want to commit to me. That's all it boils down to. Or they're mysterious. They really, a lot of times it's not even that man's more attractive. The woman just thinks that because she can't have that man for whatever reason. Because that man don't want to be a man to that woman. So by default, he seems more better. He seems more attractive. He's more better. Because he's mysterious and he doesn't want the woman. He doesn't want commitment. So instead of them saying, man, I'm starting to look good. No sugar, boy. The jaw, I'm telling you, that jaw coming back, dog. I'll never let myself go to that far. Even though I really still was in shape. But, you know, I'm coming back from my throne. Look at that jaw, dog. It's coming. Only a week of no sugar, the shit's coming. Anyways, man, they're talking about the men that don't want them. Because if they was talking about a man that actually wanted them, how the fuck would a woman have to chase the guy? It's either that, or she's the type of woman that doesn't want to put in any effort at all into a man. She just wants to sit there, I look good, I got a vagina, chase me, bow down, bitch, beta male. Because you're the man, so you're supposed to do everything, and I just sit here like Queen Elizabeth on the throne. Yeah, but with me on the throne. You could be Queen Elizabeth, but I'm on the throne with you. I ain't down carrying you like a fucking peasant, unless you on my shoulder. They think they better than you, man. That's what it boiled down to, man. That's why she thinks she doesn't have to reciprocate. A man is supposed to just bow the fuck down. But here's the kicker, dog. A woman who really like you, or a woman who understands her role as a woman and understands the worth of a man, you don't hear that out of a woman's mouth that understands the worth of a man, because she understands that she has to reciprocate back. You're only hearing that from women. Only way you would hear that from a woman who reciprocates and doesn't get it back is if she's chasing a man that doesn't like her. But usually these women are so smart that they won't even deal with it once they see it. They'll leave you alone. You know what I mean? They'll be like, okay, this guy ain't liking me back, fine. On to the next one, or just going to myself. Leave them alone, be to myself. But all this, they want to be chased, and it's a bunch of lies. Because if men want to be chased, why is there so much simping going on? If men are the ones that want to be chased and they don't give women shit, why the fuck is there so much simping going on? Obviously, somebody's benefiting from the simping. Somebody's getting more than they are giving from the simping. You don't hear people say women are simping, even though women can simp, but you don't hear that. You hear it from the men. I mean, you hear it when it comes to men. They're the ones simping. So if there's a such thing as simping, that means somebody's reciprocating and not getting something back. That's the definition of simping. Because I can reciprocate to a woman. I can give to a woman, aka what y'all would call simp, right? I could give to a woman if that woman's giving back to me, and that woman really fuck with me and doesn't see me as a beta male. She doesn't want to fuck no other guy, and she's not fucking no other guy, etc. Or she's not just with me for what I do for her alone. Then I'm not simping, because that woman is bringing back to my life. She's doing things in my life. She's doing what I want her to do, basically. Because everybody has their own agenda of what they want from a woman. So you can't tell the next man, well, you're simping, but what if he wants a stay-home wife? What if he doesn't want his wife to pay no bills and go 50% or whatever? You know what I mean? That don't mean he's simping, because he's getting what he want out of it. But when you're not getting what you want out of it and you still giving a woman what she wants out of it, that's simping. No way around it. I don't care how much you care about the woman. It don't matter. If you're giving and you're not getting what you want in return, you're simping. But my point is, if men want to be the catch so bad, or they want to be chased so bad, why is there so much simping? Why is it that a woman's really only like a 5, but and this guy is really a 10? When we talk a 10, we talking about overall who the person is, SMV. But this woman thinks she's better than men who are on a better level than her. Why is that? If the men think they the catch, then why do you got women walking around here who ain't even on a level of certain men thinking they're better? Why? We know why, because of looks and vagina and simping, which means men have gassed these women up. That means men have bowed down and don't know their worth. So men are the ones that are chasing these women who want to be chased. It's not the other way around. And if it is the other way around, that means you're dealing with a man who doesn't really want you, because by default and by nature, men want to be the leaders. We want to be the ones who give to the women. We want to be the ones. We want to be the breadwinners and all that. So by default, you could go a bunch of ways with this shit. If she's a woman who's reciprocating and she feels that she's chasing a man, that means she's chasing a man that doesn't want her. Or the woman doesn't want to really give to the man, so she feels like it's a burden to reciprocate back. So she feels like she's chasing. I don't want to text him first. I'm chasing. I don't want to do this first or speak to him first. I'm chasing. But here's a secret. If she really liked you, these words wouldn't even be uttered out of her mouth until she realizes that she likes you and you don't like her back, then, oh, now I'm chasing and I'm chasing. Men want to be chased. That's why that happens, man. Because before that, I guarantee you those words were not uttered out of her mouth when she found the guy that she liked. And she was hoping that he was the one. She didn't care about reciprocating and all that. It only becomes chasing when the man doesn't want her no more. Even though it still could be chasing in reality, I'm talking about from the woman's mindset. It only becomes chasing when the man doesn't want her anymore. If she likes that guy and that guy is reciprocating back, or before she realizes that she is chasing because he doesn't like her back, it's not chasing her. She wants to do all this stuff, do everything for the man. She doesn't complain. She only complains after the fact. Or if she doesn't really like you from jump and you don't want to text her or do this or that because you're not getting reciprocation back. So now it's chasing. They want to be chased so bad because what it really boiled down to is they don't want to put in the effort. They think they are, just because of a vagina and they're a female, and the fact that men by default and by nature want to give to the woman, they are the givers and not the receivers. They think by default that means they don't have to do nothing. Some of this is coming from their moms. Some of this is coming from their brothers, and if they have fathers too. No respect for men. It's just, I'm better than you. I don't have to do shit. Why the fuck would I do something if you're not going to do nothing? Why the fuck would I do all this dating and all this and all that and you don't do nothing but talk to other motherfuckers? That makes no sense. Why the fuck would I go after something that doesn't reciprocate back to me? Why? Sounds like you're the one that want to be chased. And if you really look at it, if you want to figure out who's really telling the truth when it comes to who want to be chased and who not, look who's simping the most. Women ain't simping like that. It's men who simp. So obviously men are the ones who think in their mind, I got to do this, I got to do that for a woman to like me. Look how many men you go online and look on YouTube and all that. Look at all these men wondering, I did this and I did that, dog. Why the fuck she don't like me, man? I did this and I did that. You got to have money, you got to do this, and then women will like you. All that bullshit, you don't see that. That shit don't apply when it comes to the women. When it comes to women and what they look at online. You got Cynthia G and a couple others, but for the most part, it's the men wondering, what do I got to do to get a woman? They just don't like the men that like them, plain and simple. Or they just don't like good men. That's what it really boiled down to. Especially in my community. I'm going to say it. And it ain't just them. I know it ain't. It's all races of women. But I'm telling you right now, I know for a fact, my race of women don't like good men. They don't. It is what it fucking is, and I don't give a fuck. But don't be trying to say, there's no, man, this one of these chicks on there saying, I'll reciprocate back when I see a man that's actually leading or trying to lead and shit. So basically, she's saying there's no good men in the world. There's not one good black man on this earth. They all bad, according to her. No, the ones you like are all bad. Because when you see a good one, or he's white or something, you think because a man is in his own skin and in his own power, he's white because he's not acting like the typical dude? Like he's not acting like he's 15 no more. He grew the fuck up. Some of us actually grow up and become better. But you don't want that though, because I'm not talking like this and I don't have, and I'm not pulling. Man, get the fuck out of here. Maybe I don't want to be that no more. But if I was a celebrity like Jay-Z or something, then I'd be looked at as, oh, he's a nice businessman, great black man. But if you ain't got that status, you're Carlton. If you got the status, you're Will Smith, right? Same thing. You talk more like you guys, you don't act like you're 15 no more. You know what I'm saying? You could be still hood, but you carry yourself in a certain light. You know what I mean? But it's not appreciated unless you're a celebrity. If you're just a normal black dude, nope, you're not. It's not good enough. You're a square. I don't want you. You got to be in the streets and all that. But if Lil Wayne and all them started rapping about not being in the streets and being businessmen and all that, then every woman would jump ship and think you're the best, hottest thing smoking. The problem with the black community is the alpha is considered what the fucking so-called elite made the alpha. Because the elite don't want the real alpha black men to be who they really should be. They don't want you to be that, man. Like Pac said, use your brain. Use your brain. It's not them that's killing us. It's us that's killing us. It's not them that's knocking us off. It's us. Because if all of us tapped into that greatness mindset as men, you'd be unstoppable. But you don't want to do that. You still want to be slave, I guess. But you go ahead and you be that. I'm not. Because the truth sets you free in your mind. See, you can lock somebody's body, but you can't trap their mind. You can make them a slave in a body, but not in their mind. So and they done a good job on the women. What do I mean by that? The women don't want you if you moving in a great frequency. My pussy ain't wet for that. You gotta be belligerent, ignorant, and a damn fool. Oh, he's masculine. Now my pussy's wet. And if you fall for that as a man, you're just taking the bait. Which brings me to my next point of you can't be a great man or you become a better man when you find a great woman. See, that's a problem. And this is the reason why it's a problem. You should already be becoming a great man. Matter of fact, you should have the mindset that, you know what, I don't even deserve a woman until I become a great man. We don't want to talk about that though. These people said you become a great man or a better man when you find the right woman. The mindset should be, I don't even deserve a woman until I become a better man. Because you got to lead that woman. You got to lead the kingdom of your kids, or if she got kids, right? Right or wrong? So why do you even deserve a woman until you become a great man? And I'm pissed the fuck off because my fucking phone, now I got to put it down here, and I don't want to put it down here. But I'm just asking y'all, man. I'm asking the women is, you want to get a man and you want to play God and you want to make that man great. Instead of you picking a great man, you want to pick a guy that I made him great. You didn't, God, I did. And that's where you fuck up at. Because you can't make a God better than God can, but you don't get that. You want to play the most high, and you're going to get burned every fucking time. Every time you're going to get burned. Imagine me saying, you know what? I'm going to make a woman great. You know what I mean? Fuck the bad bitch. I'm gonna make a woman great. I'm gonna pick a woman that wants to be a bad bitch, and I'm going to make this woman great. I'm gonna play God. I'm gonna lose, dog. I'm gonna fail. That's why I don't fuck with women who have a bad bitch mentality. If you got that, I'm not fucking with you. Because I understand that I can't do nothing with that. You're not going to reciprocate towards a guy like me anyway. Even if you find me attractive, you're not, because the energies are not going, you're not going to desire and like that type of energy. It doesn't complement your energy because you got bad bitch energy. Basically, you got nigga energy, but the female version, right? So you're going to gravitate towards dudes who had that nigga energy. Plain and simple. And I'm not saying I don't, but I have it, but I don't prioritize it. It's in me, but it's not it's not who I really am. Like the hood could be a part of you, but don't make it who you are. Don't be a product of your environment. Unless you're going to be a product of your environment in a positive light. Like, look, I came from this and I became this. But see, it's not looked at as great when you're just a normal person. But if you're Jay-Z or something, then, look at him. He's a great black man. Many black men have done this. They just ain't fucking billionaires, but they still became great. They became from that nigga type energy and mindset. I want to fuck everybody and low self-esteem and all that, to only wanting to deal with solid ass women or a woman and all that. Nobody claps for this motherfucker because he doesn't have the status. It's all about the status, especially when it comes to my people. It's all about status. Who's the coolest motherfucker? How old are we? I'm just seriously wondering, how the fuck old are we? A woman cannot make a real solid man that becomes, I will say this, a woman can make a man that is great stumble. and not be great anymore because he could buy into her agendas and things like that. But really a great man is so solid, he'll just leave the woman alone. So I'm not even going to put that on the woman. I'm still going to put it on the man. It's all about the man. It's his responsibility to be great. It's not the woman's. And the same thing with a woman. I need a man to control me and control my emotions. How old are you? That's not what a man's supposed to be there for. I get it if a woman's hurt and she wants to be comforted by the man. That's one thing. But to sit up here and say that I need a man to control my attitude and all that, you're a grown-ass person, man. They'll tell you flat out that I need a man that can handle me. Why don't you handle you? Why don't you handle your attitude? You're a grown person. And then if the man don't want to do, he's weak. Nah, he's just not dumb. That's what it is. Why the fuck? Why would a man pick a woman that can't handle her own attitude when he could pick a woman that can? Oh, you didn't want to talk about. Oh, you thought all women couldn't handle their attitude, huh? You thought all women couldn't control their emotions. To a certain extent, yeah, but you got women who are very capable. They don't need a fucking man to tell them not to act belligerent, to not act like bitches and all that other shit. They don't need a man for that. They're grown-ass females. But they're going to keep doing this shit, man. They're going to keep saying that there's no good men and all this. The problem is you don't like a good man. And until you go back and fix your imprint and actually pray to God to help you like a man that you should like the women for the wrong reasons and keep getting burned by the same women. Same thing. It's just worse with a woman because she has way more opportunities in front of her face. So it's even harder. It's even harder, man. But I'm so tired of them complaining about fucking Pookie and Ray Ray and then try to place it on good black men. That's what they're doing, man. And the same thing with a lot of the men. When they say, oh, there's no good black women, I'm just going to date me a white woman and shit. No, you just like bad black women. That's the problem. You like the wrong ones. You like the Pookie and Ray Ray female versions. So now you want to blame it on the whole entire race and say that's why you dated this race. And they doing the same thing. If you date a different color woman and she still has that bad bitch mentality, I don't give a fuck if she green. Guess what? Same problem, same issues. Notice most of these chicks, they don't say, you know what, I'm gonna pick a good black dude for once. Nope, they say I'm gonna date me a white guy. You know why? Because she don't like the good black dude, man. Because no other race of men, and I'm gonna say it, and it's the truth, no other races of men are held to the standard of you have to be a gangster or there's this nigga type energy to be sexy and to be attractive and accepted. Only black men. And the elite did a good job of doing this. Because what the elite have done is they made the alpha male of the black community this gangster instead of a fucking businessman that tries to conquer and take the world over. They put it in the rap music, they put it in everything. So the top dog in the black community is a so-called gangster image. That's considered the god of the black community. And if you not that, then you're not nothing, nigga. You ain't alpha because you not a gangster and all this dumbass shit. Y'all fell, y'all bit the apple, man. The elite put it out there and y'all bit it. And you gonna keep biting it because now I'm back again before my phone cut out. How does a woman, or how does a great man become better if he chooses the right woman? Because remember, we're talking about individual things. A better man. It didn't say, I give you this, maybe his life could become better. Maybe, because, you know, he has somebody to share it with, you know, shit like that. But to become a better man, how does choosing the right woman make me a better man? If when it comes to a great man, right? How? What does that have to do with me being a great man? See, that's the problem with the world right now. Everybody thinks that a man or a woman makes them a better woman or man. That's why they feel miserable unless they're in a relationship. And that's a big issue. That's why I'm touching the issue. Not the fact that a woman feels that it's best that a man is with a woman or whatever. Even the Most High says that it's not good for a man to be alone. So I'm not arguing that part, but I am arguing a part of the doctrine that's saying that you become a better man if you get the right woman. As men, you're supposed to become a better man regardless if a woman's there or not. So by their logic, if a woman leaves you, what, you supposed to crumble like a little ass bitch? You know, we've all been there and done that before. You know, let a woman have that much power over you to where you don't want to eat, sleep, and all that because some woman broke up with you or she's fucking some other guy. Is that what y'all want? I don't. I will never put myself in that space ever again to where, oh shit, a woman left me, so now I feel like I'm nobody, you know what I mean? Or a woman don't like my shit on Facebook, so now I feel like I'm nobody. And if she does, I feel like I'm the best thing on earth. This is the problem with a lot of modern day men right now. They think women validate them or catapult them to a better person than what they really are. Without a woman's validation, they feel like they're nothing. But if they get the woman's validation, now they feel like they're the best man on earth. It don't work that way. And if you allow it to work that way, it's a problem as a man. You're supposed to be making yourself become a better person. It has nothing to do with the woman. And if you embrace that mentality to where you feel like you need a woman to become better, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose that woman because that woman's going to sense out, wait a minute, he was doing this and that until he got with me. Now he wants to slow down. Now he wants to be lazy. Now he doesn't want to work no more and all these things. So it's all the women who think that they need a man, that they think they want a man that becomes better if they get with this man, then you're going to be sadly disappointed. You're going to be sadly disappointed because you're going to get with that man and his greatness that he has already is going to be based off of whether he gets a woman or not. You know, I'm gonna go lift weights and eat right and all this shit, or even be a dad. Look, here's a perfect example. Cause I'm going to fuck in. I'm not done with y'all. You thought this shit was done? You thought I was over? Hell no, ain't nothing stopping me. Even though I gotta cook and everything and get up at 3 a.m, nothing stopping me. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that shit, right? Here's a prime example of a man who allows a woman to make him feel better. All right, pay attention to this. I'm a great dad. I'm going to be a dad to my kid. We got kids. I'm going to be a great dad. I got this. And then the woman leaves you and don't want to fuck you no more. Oh, I'm not taking care of my kid. I'll take care of this kid because this baby mama still fucks me. But you don't, so I'm not taking care of my kids. You see that? Now, if the man didn't allow the woman to determine whether he's going to be a great man or not, he's still going to be a father to his kids regardless if she's fucking him or not. But since the man allows that woman to determine whether I'm going to be a great man or not, aka father, that's part of being a great man. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm going to be a great man because when she was fucking me, I'm going to be the best father ever. But the moment she stops fucking me, now I forget them kids and you. I ain't doing nothing. This is what happens. So that's what y'all women want. Y'all women want this, right? This is what y'all women want. I gave you the perfect example of why you don't want a man that becomes better if he gets a woman. Because guess what happens if you don't want to fuck him no more? Now I don't want to be a dad no more. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to take care of my kids. I don't got time for them. Because I was only a great dad when you was fucking me and you made me feel like I'm a great man. But the moment the woman don't or women don't now, and another thing that happens when men allow a woman to make him feel better. Oh, now I got to fuck every woman on earth. Now I got to fuck this one and this one and this one because it makes me feel like I'm a better man. That's what y'all women want? That's what you claim? You said you want a man that becomes better when he gets a woman, the right woman. Not knocking getting the right woman part. But that should have nothing to do with if a man becomes better or not. That's the problem. Y'all want these people Y'all want men that only is good if he's with you. You want to play God, and that's your problem. Because maybe you're scared he'll leave you if you want him to feel like he's nothing unless he's with you. So you don't pick a guy that's already great because you're scared that guy is still going to feel great if y'all don't work out, or maybe he won't want you no more. Nah, you want the little bitch that needs you. Oh, I need a woman, or I'm just this small. If I don't get Facebook likes, I'm nobody. That's what kind of man you want. Because you want that power. But a real man knows what to do with the power. He don't abuse the power. So you don't have to be scared of that man with the power. Damn, he looks good and all this. I know women try to holler at him all the time. But a man with power and doesn't abuse his power, it doesn't matter. He knows what he got at home. Opposed to the guy who don't know what to do with that power. He's going to cheat. And understand when I say bad man, understand I'm not saying bad person. That means bad for you, bad choice. Sometimes the man might not be bad at all. He just don't want to be with you. He don't want to commit to you. So that's bad for you. It don't matter if he's nice or not. He doesn't want to commit to you. That makes him bad. You can see women all day long. They nice. They'll be nice to this guy, and this guy. But to me, they don't want to be with me, right? So that makes that woman bad for me. It doesn't matter if she's good to him or him. That don't matter. What is she to me? And that's why they're saying that men want to be chased. Because they're dealing with men who don't want them. That man might be a good dude, but he just don't want to be good to you. So what he's going to do with you is just have fun with you. Same thing women do. The moment they get the guy or go back to the ex, right? Now you don't exist no more. But before then, you was guy. Oh yeah, I like you. Blah, blah, blah. Handsome, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm back with the ex. It's over. You're nobody. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, people. Let me get this shit off real quick. Let me get that shit off. All right. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not saying that a woman can't make a guy better, but it's dangerous. I already made a video on that. I'm not doing that shit no more. It's very dangerous if you allow a woman to make you become a better man. That is your job. That has nothing to do with no woman. It has to do with you and the Most High alone. Because if not, this is why you get men. I'm a great father until you stop fucking me. Now I'm not going to be a great father. See, a man that depends on himself to become great, it don't matter if she ain't fucking me. She's fucking that guy, but I'm still going to be the dad to my kids. I'm still going to be great because I don't give a, she doesn't make it. She doesn't determine whether I'm going to be great or not. Right? Then you got them on Facebook. Well, I get all kind of likes and I know I don't own this car. I'm in debt and all that. But as long as I'm getting likes and shit, I'm good. I'm going to front for the book and front for the pussy. But if the man knew the pussy didn't make him or women didn't make him, man, I ain't doing that. Man, I ain't wearing Jordans that deliver to my damn stores, getting flour and shit all over $200 Jordans to try to get women because it makes me feel like a better man. I don't care if they laugh at my shoes, basically. And I'm speaking from from a person, like, that's how I feel about it. Because those women don't make me a great man. I'm not going to do certain things or let me drink or smoke because that's what most women want in men. So let me do it too. Nah, fuck that. See, when a man allows this shit, this is what he do. He goes against the code of his own self. And so do women, might I add. When women start to allow a man to make them feel great and all this and feel beautiful and shit, they're in a very bad place. Because what happens when those men don't do that? Now you feel like shit. Now you feel like you're nobody. Now you don't want to damn near live anymore. For example, a woman start working out shit. She's doing it primarily because she wants men to find her attractive, right? Most likely. But if she was smart, she would do it for herself. That way, don't matter if I get attention or not. Don't matter if I have a workout partner or not. I'm still going to do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? Do not let people determine whether you're great or not. That's all on you. If I allow people to determine whether I'm great or not, I'd be done by now. I'd be like, man, I ain't going to work tomorrow. I ain't doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if I allow myself, right, to be great and nobody else, I can't be stopped. It doesn't matter what the next men are doing. It doesn't matter, okay, they get more validation because they sent. What, AKA give money to women. Here's money, here. Yeah, they're going to get all kind of women. You're going to get more than me. That's cool. But I'm going to get the right one. You see? I'm going to get the right woman. You're going to get all kind of women. Just like a woman showing her body and shit. Yeah, she's going to get more men than you. No doubt. But you're going to get the right ones and you're not going to defile yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you got, what it really boils down to is it's a lot of women who think that they're better than the man. That's why they think that without the woman, he can't be a great man. So I'm not going to pick that great guy over there. I'm looking for a broken guy that needs to be fixed because without me, the woman, then he doesn't become a great man. That's what they think in their fucking minds. And some men sadly believe that shit. And some women vice versa. I need a man in my life or I'm going to crumble and die. I'm going to stay with this fucking cheater because if I leave him, I'm going to crumble and die and I'm nobody in life. My whole entire life is done. It's over with. I'm not going to commit suicide if I leave this guy. So I'm just going to stay with him and deal with the cheating and lying and shit. Because she believes that this guy makes her better or makes her great or feel good or some dumbass shit. And it's not true. It's a lie from the fucking devil himself to make you not believe in God. Like, damn, I don't want to leave this guy. All odds is against me. You know, I had kids by this guy and probably nobody else going to want me because I got these kids, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go with God. I'm not going to listen to you, devil. I'm not staying in your lie. You already tricked me into having kids by the wrong motherfucker in the first place. Right? So I'm not going to stay and keep doing your shit. I'm done. I'm going to go with God this time. Nobody want to do that, though. Nobody, they want to stay with the cheaters and the liars and the people who don't want them and etc. Because they have no faith in God and no faith in themselves. This is what happens when you put the faith that you should have in yourself, you base it off of how much somebody else likes you or some shit. And that's why people in general believe that someone else makes them a better person. If I imagine me believing I'm going to make a woman better, a better woman. I could add to it, but ultimately I could lead the woman to the water, but I can't make her drink the shit. You know what I'm saying? I could coach her all day long. You could coach your kids all day long. That don't mean they're going to listen. If that was the case, then damn near every kid will turn out to be pretty damn solid. Because I'm sure most parents try to tell their kids the right shit. But all kids don't listen and shit, do they? Right or wrong? A person can only do so much when it comes to making you a better person, but they can't ultimately make you the better person. That's on you. I'm so tired of this bullshit of men need a woman to become great or women need a man to become great bullshit. It's all bullshit. Imagine two women or imagine a man and a woman who didn't believe that shit and then they came together. Not only would they probably work and be happy, they would be fucking power couples. The reason why it will work, in my opinion, is because when you don't depend on other people so much, that lightens the load for the woman or the man. See, I'm not depending on her to make me happy all the time and cook food and all this other shit. Yeah, it's nice if she's doing it and shit, but I don't depend on her to do it. I don't say, you're the woman, you got to do this. Nah, that's bullshit. She probably going to do it anyway. Right? But what about the time she don't feel like it? And I'm like, you got to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why relationships don't work. Motherfuckers depend on each other way too much. And then when it don't happen, now you start bumping heads and resenting each other. Oh, she didn't want to cook that night and shit. Man, fuck. She's lazy. So, you know what? She just don't feel like it. Fuck it, I got it. Shit like that. It's ridiculous, man. But believe whatever y'all want, man. I don't give a fuck. You're going to do what you do anyway. I'm just telling you right now, if you're a man watching, do not fall into that bullshit ass narrative that you need a woman. You need the right woman to become, the right woman makes you a better man. Because what you're doing is, once I got the woman, now I'm going to become a better man. So let me get this straight. If I pick the right woman, by default, I'll become a better man. I don't got to do shit. I can just sit around and do nothing, right? Because being with that woman, I become a better man. That makes no sense. Does that make sense to y'all? Or does there still have to be work put in? There always has to be work put in to yourself. Self-improvement is something you always got to do. There's no such thing as a perfect person. You're never going to be perfect. So you're always going to have to put in work. Always. And you're going to lose the woman anyway if you believe that bullshit that, man, I got the woman now. I'm good, man. I can just kick back, dog. Man, shit, I'm good. You know, I got the right woman. You know, I'm Jay-Z. Beyonce makes me great, dog. She makes me better. I ain't got to do shit now that I got her. Come on, man. Does that? It's foolish. It's ridiculous, man. It's dumb. And people believe that shit. Who you are as a man determines on what woman you get with. Well, shit, then that's some crazy ass. Then I guess you better not get no woman then. If you believe that, if you allow that, should I say. I do believe that if you hang around people, they can affect you in certain ways, yeah. But ultimately, it's you. I can hang around men who want to fuck a bunch of women. That don't mean I got to do it. They could be just my friends. We kicking it. I don't got to do it. I could be the exception to the rule. So when they fall and bump their head from sleeping around and have child support and all that, they can look at me like, I should have done it Twan's way. See, I ain't have to do what they did. Or I don't have to kick them out of my life or anything. I'm telling y'all, man, it's not true. It's not true, man. And it's not true for y'all women. Man make you a better woman. You make yourself a better woman. A man should have the mentality that I don't even deserve a woman until I become a great man. Not I become a better man because I got a woman. That's the problem with these men, dog. That's the problem with these men. They think women make them better. Like they fucking moms or something. You over 18 years old, that shit's done. That woman make you a better person shit is done. It's on you now. Unless you're not a man. I mean, I don't know no other way to put it. I don't know no other way to put it. I'm not saying that people can give you gems and shit that's going to help you become a better person. But I can only hand you the ball or the water. I can't make you drink the shit. I can't make you shoot the shot. I can't make you dribble through the obstacle to make it to the rim. I can't make you do that. You know what I'm saying? God gave Michael Jordan the talent, but he can't make Michael Jordan do. You got to put in the work. All right, I'm going to make you 6'6". I'm going to make you be able to jump and all that. But you got to put in the work. Deontay Wilder, I'm going to give you the right hand to knock out anybody, but you're going to have to put in the work and learn how to box, or you're going to lose to somebody like Tyson Fury that's bigger than you, and that right hand is not going to be enough because he's too big and he actually knows how to box. So if you don't want to put in the work, even though I gave you that power to knock out anybody with that right hand, you're going to lose. God gives us things, but we got to do our part too. You can't just say, well, God gave it to me. I'm good now. God made me a good-looking woman, so I ain't got to do shit but just sit around. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? That's a very good one. God made me a beautiful woman, so I don't have to be a woman. Because I'm WAP. I'm WAP. This is what they think. This is what they think, man. And they won't become great women because all they think is, I look good, so I'm good by default. Or I got money. There's a good one as a man. I got money. I ain't got to do shit. I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to put in no work for the woman at all. That's crazy. Or I had a kid, now I don't have to do nothing. I can just sit around and do nothing. That's crazy, man. You still got to put in work. Or you're going to lose the woman. Because the woman's going to notice, you know what, he was doing this and that. He was going to work more. Now he don't. The things that made the woman like you, you stop doing. How the fuck does that work? So you're doing all these great things before you met the woman. Now you meet a woman. Now I want to go harder. You should already be going harder. 9 times out of 10, what's going to happen is you're going to not go harder. If you have that mindset of, now I got a woman, now I'm going to go harder. Because you're not going harder for yourself. You're doing it for the woman. But what if you did it for yourself and that woman benefits off of that? See, the woman don't got to tell you to go to work. The woman don't got to tell you to stop playing the damn video game more than showing your kids and her some attention. She ain't got to tell you none of that. Because you already want to be a great man by yourself. But they want you to believe that the right woman does this. When they can't even, half of them can't even make themselves great themselves. But they supposed to make you great? Imagine what I just said. Half of them can't even make themselves great, but they're supposed to make you a better man. How? You know how much work it takes for a woman to keep making herself a great woman? Where's the energy she gonna find to make you great too? Like you're some big ass baby with a fucking diaper on and a bottle in your fucking mouth. I'm just being honest. She got enough work going on trying to take care of her kids or herself, trying to self-improve herself. This is hard work. It's not easy. So how the fuck she trying to self-improve herself, but she's supposed to find energy to help you self-improve too? Now she got to take away from herself, self-improving herself to help you. When really, you should be letting her be doing her thing and you doing your thing. Not saying you do your thing literally like y'all separated, but like you let her have her energy for her to self-improve and become a great woman for you, and you do it vice versa. This is adult shit. This ain't kid shit. Help me become a great man shit. Give me some Facebook likes so I can feel like a man shit. I need to sleep with a bunch of women so I can feel like a man shit. I need to lie about being a boss so I can feel like a man shit. This ain't that. I'm done talking about the shit, man. And as far as that chasing shit, if you don't want to reciprocate to a solid man, then why the fuck would he reciprocate to you? Why the hell is a man that has integrity and knows his word, why would he chase a woman that doesn't want to? It's not even chasing. Notice this. It's not chasing if you reciprocate back. It only feels like chasing for two reasons. Either the man don't really like you, or you don't want to put an effort into a man. You just think it's all about you. So when you do put an effort, you feel like you're chasing. It's one or two reasons. Or both. It could be both. But it's one of them things. The man don't really like you, so you put in an effort, he's not giving it back. Or you just don't really like the man, and you put in an effort and it feels like it's a burden because you really don't like him. Or you're just the type of person that feels like you don't have to put an effort into people. So it's a burden. It is what it is, man. It's whatever, man. Y'all men, don't believe that bullshit that just because she's a woman that you gotta do everything and all that bullshit. Don't believe that. She gotta reciprocate too, and she will. She like you. You know what I mean? It's only an argument it's only an argument or how do you say it? Not transaction, but yeah, transaction. It only feels like it's only an argument, or it feels like transactional when she really don't like you. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people saying 50% pay 50. Why is this even an argument? Y'all grabbing a calculator out now and saying, hey, you know what? I paid this and this. So, yeah, you got to do that. Who does that? In a relationship, who does that? I'm being honest. Who really does that? Who grabs calculators out and say, you know what? I make this. So, you got to pay that on that. That's crazy, man. It's just crazy. As far as I know, hey, the bill due. I'm just going to pay this real quick. I'm not going, hey, I'm about to pay this bill. You got 50 on it. Who does that? Nah, I'm about to pay the bill real quick. It's due. I ain't about to call her up and say you got 50 on the damn bill. Come on, man. And I don't think a woman who's really fucking with you would do that either. She look, oh shit, the bill's due. Let me pay this real quick. She ain't about to call the man, hey, I need 50 on it, or I need half of the bill. She not going to do that dumbass shit. Y'all dealing with people who trying to negotiate relationships and attraction and shit. You can't negotiate this shit. It's either there or it's not. If you gotta negotiate it, then that means you're basically buying it and it's under conditions. And you can't buy real relationships and real love. Period. Real attraction. You can't. You can't. Hey, I'm done talking, man. Y'all want to go ahead and keep fixing motherfuckers up? Keep picking men you gotta fix? You go ahead. You go right ahead. But you're not God. God is going to make men, when God gets his hands on men, or when men rely on God to build them up and become great, it's no comparison to when men who rely on women to build them up. Meaning, I need a woman's validation. I need a woman's sex. I need a woman's Facebook likes. All that shit is childish and very little boy-like. And you wonder why you can't find a solid man. Because you scared as fuck when a man says, you know what, God is my God first. Then you second. So you don't like that. You want to be God. And that's the problem. And a lot of you men do it too. You want to be her God. You don't want God to be her God. And then you don't like being second. So you're going to suffer. Until both people put God first and then each other second, you're going to keep seeing this circus. All this shit is a direct result of people not putting God first. You don't put God first, he's going to sleep with that girl that look good. Oh shit, man. My wife won't know. He's going to do it. She going to do it. Oh, you know what? I'm not paying half that bill. You know, I'm about to call her up real quick. Shit like this, whatever, man. Believe what y'all want, man. Y'all don't want to put God, y'all don't want God, y'all don't want people who allow God to make them great, then, you know, settle. What else can I say about it? I'm done talking, man.